Guys, we're excited to be here in Inglewood, California at SoFi Stadium. A beautiful shot behind us as we await the sunrise here in Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56. The Bengals taking on the Rams. Guys, it's obviously it's a tentpole event for all of media, but this year the conversation is really going to be around betting. This is set to be the Super Bowl on Sunday, the biggest legal gambling event in football history. 31.4 million Americans are set to bet on Sunday's game. That's up 34% from last year's game. $7 billion wagered. That's a 78% increase. 33 states in this country, plus the District of Columbia, now have some form of legalized gambling. And it's not just feeding viewership. It's not just feeding the value of sports franchises. It's a huge flywheel effect for media companies. It's feeding gambling companies. And a series of executives have talked about that dynamic in the last couple of months.
You know, you've got the sports betting option, which really adds something material, we believe, to that proposition as the new, younger audience wants to be a little bit more engaged in the outcome of the game.
Sports wagering revenue is our leading category of growth. We've already written over 50% more local sports betting revenue at this point of the fiscal year than we did across all of fiscal 21.
We're not creating the market. The market's existed for a long, long time. It's just been pushed into the illegal market. And so there's a lot of people who are hungry to bet and are ready to do it in a safe and regulated space.
It really is amazing, Morgan, when you think about sort of the generational change. We're not just talking about going to a sports book in Vegas or are betting on the horses. It's a new generation of sports fans who are looking to draw more out of the sports experience through gambling, and that's going to have an effect on, for example, just the ratings alone. The game that maybe you don't care about the outcome, but there may be metrics within the game that you do care about because you got money on the line.
Oh, it's so true. Although playing the ponies will always have a special place in my heart, I have to say. And perhaps it speaks to the fact that Penn, Wynn, and Caesars are all tracking for their best week, those stocks, since August, ahead of the Super Bowl Sunday. But it's going to be fascinating to see how all that plays out. And, of course, Carl, to your point, it does speak to this significant rebound we've seen in terms of engagement and viewership for these types of games, and the fact that this media flywheel extends out. I mean, this came up on the Disney call around ESPN and all the opportunities there, too.